Mike.
25, 25. 280.
Check out. Hot. Sika. Check Sika.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Check 53.
And we have
12. Check.
From midfield now, here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Motion. Hey, 43.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, pick your game up. Shift. Watch the shift. Shift.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Jared Reed coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
56. Check 56. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
This is Carson. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, Chiefs nothing.
I don't need to. I got little lady. I smell fear in that offense. Under 15.
Under coach. Mike 56, Mike 56.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
56, Mike.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
53 to Mike. 53.
On first down, Wilson. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got Lockett. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
First down, Seattle.
Left pass. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Mike, 56. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got? Zebra. What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
On second down, it's Carson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On third down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Wilson now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Wilson, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. They come up in an offset eye. Second and goal from the 1.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Check 99. 40.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
To throw is Wilson. Escaping. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On first down, Mahomes steps away to his left. It's Hill, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, baby.
Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On third and long, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete. Results in a fourth down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Quit talking about it.
final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Again, it's McCoy. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Pick it up. 56. Mike.
15.
57. We want this.
Switch.
Working from the gun, Mahomes forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
15. Check.
And they'll run it with McCoy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
57's Mike 57.
I'm on.
First and 10.
57's Mike 57. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll buy some time right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 25 yards that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And going deep for Hill. And nearly picked off there. And it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Watch the slant.
You go tight. You got tight right there.
Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check you, fellas. Let's go. 57's right. Hey, watch the slant.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He is going to find Hill here. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand. and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
They'll try and run it with McCord. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get us
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, alert. Got it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
57's the mic. Watch 55. I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Kill. Hatchet.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. 27 yards there, a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Check 37, check 37. Grace don't travel, Grace don't travel. He's crashing, he's checking crash. Easy. Bravo!
Switch gears.
Watch the safety creep.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Look.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This complete to Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it, and an opportunity missed.
Motion.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Motion. Hey, check motion man.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Come on, QB. Come on. Hey, 43, 15. Alpha. 56. Months 56. Stop your whining.
Check 4.
Mahomes now to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll go again to McCoy. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now McCoy. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. McCoy, the lone man in the backfield on second and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Butker now to add the extra point. Not gonna get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touch.